It's hard to find the most painful, but I have a few which maybe have a sense of meaning, and one of them is, this is only the beginning, which may sound strange, but it's an answer that seems to appear multiple times while I've been on some journeys for a long time, and to gauge everything as being the beginning constantly has sometimes been upsetting or tiring.
Oof. Okay, most painful thing is you are not that funny as you think. Yeah, I have different kind of humor, I would say. So that at a certain point I was thinking I was funny, and then I realized, collecting from feedback from other people, that I was not that much. So that hurt me a bit.
Tja, die Sache ist, ich weiß nicht, wie man das auf Deutsch sagt. Also ich versuche, die schlechten Sachen zu vergessen. Daher kann ich mich wirklich an nichts Besonderes erinnern. Tja.
I don't think I remember, because that's the way I deal with stuff. But I guess it would be something in the likes of when someone put feelings on you, you know, like they tell you you're feeling this or you're doing that. It was with my partner, actually, like somebody telling me how I felt or how I should feel. Yeah, I think it was that, like, I didn't feel actually seen. And then I started doubting myself, like, is this real? Like, I'm actually feeling what this person is telling me, you know, like, yeah, kind of like a gaslighting, I guess. Yeah.
The most painful things, I have been told many painful things. I think one of the most painful things have been about my body. So maybe, yes, that maybe I don't look like the way that people maybe look nowadays, which has made me feel a bit of insecurity, or has been a huge insecurity in my life lately, especially nowadays with a lot of social media and everything. It's something that I think hurts me every day, so it's a bit hard to just get rid of that thought every day, you know, because every day I see it, so it's always like a kind of reminder that I need to, you know, I need to fit into whatever body is there outside, and maybe that my body is not good enough. So that's one of the most painful things I think I have been told.
Probably that they don't want to talk to me for like a week or something. Yeah.
Das war, wie meine Ex-Frau gesagt hat, sie trennt sich und sie geht nach Berlin. Ich bin aus Wien. 10 Jahre her. 15.
Ich glaube, es waren eher immer so immer, dass mir gebeten würde, dass ich solche Sachen unbedingt machen muss, die ich nicht kann. Zum Beispiel, ich bin Ausländer, ich komme aus Ecuador, und mir wurde sehr oft gesagt, wir sind hier in Deutschland, sprich mal Deutsch. Und naja, ich bin vor 3 Jahren hierher gekommen und ich kannte gar kein Deutsch. Also ich finde immer diese Aussagen immer so ja unfair, Leute darum Sachen zu beten, die nicht machen können. Ja.
Ich glaube, das war ein fremdes Mädel, was in so einem Konkurrenzkampf mit mir stand. Es war in einer Show und die hat gesagt, dass ich in die Hölle gehöre. Ja, keine Worte dazu.
I think my initial thought was that I once told someone about an art project that I was planning, and they said to me something along the lines like, you're not going to be one of those people that just talks about things and never makes them happen, right? And I was like, ouch, harsh but fair, because I don't want to be that person. Less talk, more action. But at the same time, certain things need planning, and need time. But that was my initial thought. Because a lot of people talk a lot of shit about a lot of things and then they don't do it. But at the same time, if you do things before you're ready, or before like certain steps need to be taken, like, I don't know, like pretending to be a therapist if you're not properly trained yet, working with people's mind or bodies if you're not properly trained yet, that's something that should take time to properly train with before you jump into that. So yeah, I think that's the most painful thing. You're not going to be one of those people that talks about things and never does them, because that, ouch, that's shit. What a waste of a life. Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, so I will tell the first thing that comes to mind, and I think there is a relation to what I'm working on now as well, because that's a topic in my life now. I have a stuttering problem. Now I'm hiding it with my speech, but you can probably see it a bit. And I remember the first time that I realized that is different. And it was when my mom and I applied me for my new school, and we applied the form, and she told me, oh, you can do this. And she sat next to me and I filled in the form and we finished. And then in the end there was a question, I don't remember exactly what it said, but it was like, is there something we should know? Like this very general, the last question of a form, a normal one. And then I said, no, there's nothing. I said, maybe write it that you stutter. And that came and that dropped that was for me a shock, that why should I have to write this down? Like, why is this different? And I think stuttering it starts as a physical, but the biggest problem is the mental part. It's the fear of stuttering. So that was the first time as a young child being told a little bit that you're different in this, that's a handicap. That I think of now. No blame to her. She's a lovely parent, and that's the memory feels like very, how do you say, like a trauma, you know, like very impactful moment in my life.
Well, you know, when I was a kid, I was frequently told that I didn't belong just because I come from a different place, and I grew up in a different place than I came. So I was told that, you know, I would never essentially be enough to be in this place.
Recently I got a reminder that sometimes you're too much. And that's something that I feel is a pretty hurtful say to people, because what is too much and what is like your notion of too much? It's something that fluctuates between every person, so we never have a clear too much according to what standard, to what experience, to whether you portray. What is then your too much? And I think that was the most hurtful thing that you can say to someone, because you can never be too much of yourself.